If you have a friend who's playing the game I'm playing and you think they would enjoy my videos, I hope that you consider sharing them. And if you want to see more videos from me, consider subscribing. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Raid Shadow Legends and we're doing a takeover on Purginator. And we're going to build him an arena team, and it's going to be fun. So without any further ado, let's fuse this person right. I'm kidding. If only. As you can see, this is an early game player, so we'll see what we can do. And yeah, so let's figure out what champions we want to use. So this is currently the champions they have. I will cut back whenever I figure out which champions I would want them to have. As you guys know, in this series, I don't upgrade champions and I don't farm, so I will use what this person has. So I've decided to go for Kael. I wanted to talk about Spiritos really quickly. If only she was leveled up and everything, we would use her, but she's not, so therefore we won't be using her. So we will be using Kael, we will be using War Maiden, we will probably be using Skull Crusher. And then to finish it off, High Katoon. So we'll make it such as High Katoon goes first, then we want War Maiden to go, then we'd like Skull Crusher to go, and then we want Kael to go last. What we're lacking currently is an attack booster, which would be Spiritos, but unfortunately she's not leveled up, so we will not be able to use her. Unfortunately, on High Katoon, she is not fully ascended. She can only apply a 15% speed buff, which is kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. I managed to ascend her 1 star. But as you can see, it's not going to be totally efficient, but it's going to be what it is, and we're going to be using her for her aura as well. So without any further ado, let's work with High Katoon first, and then we'll go down the road from the speed. So first High Katoon, then War Maiden. We'll see if we can make War Maiden do many damage as well. I know that War Maiden can do a lot of damage. So we'll see what we can do, but we preferably want her to have a good amount of accuracy and to have a good amount of speed so that she can help Kael do what he does. So yeah, let's get right into it and do it. So let's figure out what speed stuff that High Katoon has, and things should be good. I will cut if something happens, or I will let you guys know. So this weapon right here we want to keep for War Maiden probably, because that's a lot of attack. 21% attack from the weapon. That's a very good weapon, honestly. That's a pretty good weapon. So I got lucky with this one. 2 times speed is good. Bad luck on the defense. Okay, good weapon. Fine enough. That's a pretty good shield I probably will be using. But until that point, firstly, let's try and upgrade this one, see if it perks twice. Because this will most likely be used on War Maiden regardless then. I hope this perks twice, because the War Maiden, like, accuracy is important. Okay, we will be unfortunately having to change. 2 more speed is important, so there we go. This could work for War Maiden unless War Maiden is not even using speed gloves, so I suppose I'll have to do that then. I don't see a speed chest plate, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see what other chest plates there are, and obviously speed boots. So let's take a look at what's going on. The best speed boots there is currently 4 star, but I think that we will be upgrading those anyway. I think that they will be upgraded to... yeah, I think that I'll have to upgrade these to plus 16. Unfortunately, I only saw a resistance chest plate. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that there is only a resistance chest plate. I looked in the markets, there's none. So yeah, unfortunately there is really only 1 chest plate, and that's this one. And I need to use that in order to get speed, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's how it is, you know, like is there any others giving a ton of speed in the substats? By any chance? Any chest plates giving a ton of speed? We'd gain 7, but we'd gain 12 from the other one. What about you? Suppose that we'll just have to change for the resistance chest plate then. At least it will make her not be stunned. I'm going to be upgrading it to level 12 in case it decides to give speed in the substats. Not going to plus 16 it. Hey, it gave speed in the substats. That's what we'd like to see. I like that. Has this person done faction wars? No, they have not. Or they have, but they have not gotten speed gloves. But I think this is as quick as we can get her. Just going to look around. These rings are both good, so I'll change that. Yeah, currently we will be probably improving upon her health a little bit. But yeah, we managed to get her 210 speed, which is good. 71 resistance for some reason. But yeah, 210 speed is the quickest I could do with the sets that was presented. And yeah, let's just upgrade this ring to level 8 and then move on. I don't want to spend too much silver. So, as she is 4 stars, she is very squishy. She will die in probably one hit against most enemies. But all we need from her is her initial speed boost for Kael to nuke. Fortunately, we only need her for her speed mostly. But the downside about this is it would be... Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. We can't make her any quicker than she is right now. So yeah, that's it for her. Now let's take a look at War Maiden. Let's take a look at War Maiden. Definitely a PG-13 character. Man, the animations that these guys get away with. It's cool and all, but oh my. Anyway, let's get right into it, I suppose. So we want her to be somewhat powerful, so even having an attack chest plate would work. We definitely want at least an accuracy set on her, which I respect. And yeah, let's see what we can do. We want her to have a lot of crit rate. Then again, if we just want her to apply debuffs, it's fine. I've decided to build Kael before War Maiden so that I can use the best possible attack stuff on him and then he's locked. It's already pretty well built. So for Arena we don't care about lifesteal for him, so I will be breaking the lifesteal set probably. And obviously if the owner of the account wants to do dungeons and stuff, I think that lifesteal is probably better, but for now I just want him to have more attack. Yes, this weapon is good, man. I think that we're getting him a little bit better, hopefully. He should have way more attack, so that's the goal. We're going to upgrade the chest plate to plus 16 as well, or yeah, plus 16, yeah. He currently doesn't have any necklaces which could give him more crit damage, so I will just be upgrading his attack. I couldn't find a replacement for the boots or the helmet. I did try an experiment and see if I could find a crit lifesteal chest plate, and I did, giving attack. But the problem with that one was it gave less crit rate and there also was no lifesteal crit damage gloves, which gave a lot of crit rate. So we're kinda hard stuck after this in terms of the sets. I wish that we could get another offense set in or even cruel, but I couldn't. I will see in a second if I'm able to do things with the cruel stuff and change back to the avenging shield. Let us hope it upgrades soon. There we go, sick, okay. Good chest plate, good chest plate. We needed an attack chest plate at least. So now he's got way more attack than he had at least. Good, he needs way more crit damage in my opinion. So we'll see what we can do. Need one more crit rate perk into the helmet, then it's viable, otherwise it's not going to work. I'm not going to make it plus 16 if it doesn't perk into crit rate now. It did. Okay. Then we need a weapon giving a lot of crit rate. We need this to perk 2 or 3 times. Then we could probably change back to the shield, which gave him a little bit more speed. But the shield would give 4% more crit, 2% more crit rates, just so I have an estimation. So let's do this. So I'd essentially go nullify, I should say, with the helmet. If I change the shield, it would be the same crit rate. Then we just need this weapon to give a lot of crit rate, which it does not seem to do. So let's see what happens when it gets upgraded to plus 8. What happens? Yeah, it's not going to be used. Okay, so that means we're not going to be able to use anything else other than what he's got right now. Can't really be bothered to upgrade an entire new ring. I don't think it's... Well, the thing is, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of whatever. We could get him a little bit more attack that way, but oh well. He's fine for now. He's okay. Did he have masteries going for him or no? He did, and he did use crit rate and crit damage. Okay, so he's got that going for him. So yeah, he's got a good amount of crit rate, good amount of crit damage. Way better attack at least. Yeah, now it's arena setup. Not going to say that lifesteal is worse. Lifesteal is probably better in dungeons and campaign. Yeah. Now let's go over and focus on War Maiden. So she's currently slower than Kael. So I'm going to be putting more accuracy things on her. It's important that she manages to place her accuracy. And we also need more speed on her as well. So I need to see if I could if I could make something happen there. She needs to be a little bit slower. She needs to be a little bit quicker, and Kael doesn't need to be way quicker. Also, as for Skull Crusher, it doesn't matter that he's the slowest, I should say. Fine enough. Yeah, we're not going to be using War Maiden for damage. I don't want to mess around too much with the clan boss team they probably have set up, so I just gotta be a little bit more careful there. Yeah, I've decided to go for more speed on War Maiden rather than attack. So she won't really be doing a lot of damage, she'll just apply her debuff. I don't know if 103 accuracy is enough, but I think that's where we have to... I think that's where we need to have it. At the moment at least, because there's no other... There's no other helmet and yeah, it's just very difficult to change, so yeah. Again, we're not using her for damage, we're just using her to apply her defense. We're just using her for Crumbling Blast. I wish that they had more copies of her so that we could level up her skill, but I don't see any copies of her, unfortunately. So she won't have a... So she should not have a 100% chance. But she will have a 75% chance at least to do it. And let's hope that people don't resist. If they start resisting, we'll have to change. But yeah, 103 accuracy probably is enough at this tier. So let's look at Skull Crusher and see what's up. I want him to have speed boots. It doesn't really matter when he goes. He should honestly go after War Maiden. Maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. We're just upgrading the boots now, fully. This is going to take a lot of silver probably, but it has to be done. He's just there to apply the counter attack, essentially. Could probably find a different champion, but I think having a counter attack AoE champion works. Ally protection could also be nice. I'd like to see if we could find some shield stuff for him. Yeah, him having shield stuff and a lot of health, I think could be fun. I think it would be fun and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just... let me check something real quickly. Yeah, let's upgrade his chest plate. And let's take a look at his gloves also, see if we have any health percentage gloves of the shield set. I don't think so, so we'll have to manage with these, which is okay. Kind of unlucky with upgrading the chest plate, it's taking more silver than anticipated. Finally, I decided to upgrade. As these gloves honestly are... let's not upgrade the gloves. To be honest, 15 speed gloves, 10% health. Honestly, not bad. Probably not going to be plus 16 then. We're going to be plus 12ing the rest here. Now Skull Crusher is finished, which means we are done. So let's see how the team performs. They spent a lot of silver, but let's see if it works or not. We'll be changing the defensive setup. And we shall give it a go, and yeah, it should work nicely. 210 speed, hopefully 210 speed is enough. Then we'll be putting in War Maiden, and that's about it. And let's experiment, see how we do. Let's take out that person right there. Let's put in Haikatoon, which is here, and see how the team goes. I don't know, I suppose we'll see in a moment. We shall see. How long have we been... Okay, well, takeover takes a long time. Obviously, this is cut a lot, so... Yeah, I wish that we could increase our speed even more, but we can't, so yeah. Let's do that, decrease everyone's defense. And yeah, as you can see, the shield set is actually very good. I really like the shield set. And yeah, let's just do that with Kael. He's doing a lot of damage now, and then we'll just be wiping the rest very easily with Kael here. And that's how it goes. You get speed buffed, you do many damage, and that's about it. Let's do a few more battles, I suppose. Let's increase the speed. Having a nice speed aura as well. Let's do decreased defense. Okay, so one person did resist there, unfortunately. Let's see how that triggers. Yeah, we're going to counterattack and hopefully take him out. Yeah, see, there we go. Counterattack is useful. Now we're going to be decreasing people's turn meters if it works. It didn't work. They have a shaman which will be reviving probably. So let's just do that. They will revive the enemy Kael. Yeah, let's just take out that person. Skull Crusher is actually doing a fine amount of damage as well, I'd say. So let's just do that. Now the enemy Kael is still alive, so let's see here if we're able to take him out. He's going to get his turn very soon. He should probably not. Okay, so he's still not able to take out Skull Crusher. She will take out Skull Crusher though. But yeah, now let's just do that. There we go. And now we're going to be focusing on the Kael. I'm red, he's blue, so I'm strong against him. He will be taking out Taikatun. Fortunately, I was able to do some stuff here. Yeah, let's just do an opportunity strike. I just want him to go out and it's a win. Yeah, now it should technically be a victory. And the Chris defense did perk. Fortunately, though, he's not going to survive the Kael. That's a victory, man. That's a victory. Let's continue. What's their speed aura? 13%. Let's see how this goes. They have a couple of legendaries. We don't have any legendaries. So I suppose we'll see. Hopefully the Chris defense will perk. Man, it only perked against one person. Only against the Eitel. Fortunately, the Eitel is kind of important to take out. He's definitely doing a lot of damage. Let's see here how we do. The Eitel is dying due to counterattack, which I really love. Now we're going to be trying to take out Septimus. And yeah, the Unkillable on Skull Crusher is also very good. I really like that. And there we go. They're doing weak hits against me, so that's good. Now let's just take her out. Poison a little bit. And then let's see if we're going to... Okay, so no lifesteal kind of didn't work. But yeah, that's Cupidus is strong, man. Cupidus is strong, but we almost beat him. We almost beat him. Should be able to beat most of people here. This is a twice the team power team. They have twice the power that I do. So let's see if we're able to win or not. Depends if the Chris defense perks. I suppose that we need Kael. We need more the Chris defense, I should say. That's about it. Now we will counterattack, probably almost take out the Kael. Now let's hopefully decrease their turn meters. Resisted, unfortunately for me. I will counterattack though. Doing only 4k. Wow. Yeah, let's take out the enemy Kael. Then we'll just be working on taking out that guy, I suppose. And yeah, he will do increased crit damage and everything. Good for him, good for him. Now let's just do an attack here. Let's continuously attack him so he goes down. Then we'll just do that. She will hopefully not... Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. They're twice the power though. They're twice the power. They're twice the power. Yeah, we just need a more powerful Kael. That's about it. A more powerful Kael, more reliant to the Chris defense. They're still resisting. I should have more accuracy on War Maiden probably. Weak hits is obviously a factor as well. We should be winning this one easily though. Doing many weak hits, interestingly enough. And now it's only that one guy left. When you're burning, you look like you're in so much more pain than it actually is, which is kind of interesting. Doing a lot of weak hits here. See if we can crit. We cannot. Yeah, the HP burn honestly isn't very powerful. As a Skull Crusher is dying, but oh well. And yeah, there you should go bye. Yeah, Kael we need an attack booster. That's what we need. I kind of like using Skull Crusher. Using Skull Crusher has been quite fun. A lot of people here aren't using a speed aura. These guys are using a speed aura. Let's see how they have a Madam Series, which is essentially a legendary as well. Essentially a legendary as well, so we'll see. Doing decreased defense on 2 of them. Let's see here if this one-shots most of them. It did, fortunately. The Kael will probably die due to counterattack. I really like the counterattack. The counterattack is good. Counterattack is really good. And now the Savia should also not survive. Goodbye, Savia. And now it's only the Haikatun left, and she didn't survive. So get wrecked, higher power team, you know. Anyone else we want to try and fight against? This is all 6-star ascended team, 80k team power, essentially twice the team power. Let's see how we do here, if we're able to beat them or not. I want to decrease people's defense, fortunately I was able to. Stone Wall is triggering, and let's see here. So we want to take out the enemy Kael. I was provoked. He will get counterattacked heavily. Which means I'll just do a bunch of damage. There we go. Breaking through shields to some extent. They're resisting turn meter decreasing. We will be taking down the enemy Kael. The enemy Kael is very important to take down. War Maiden is still somehow alive. I will just continuously counterattack. He's resisting the thing here. Yeah, now let's just take him out like that. There we go. And then I suppose I would like to take out... Let's take her out. Okay, so he's increasing their crit damage and strengthening them and stuff. Maybe I should take him out, to be honest. Yeah, let's see if we're able to take him out. Yeah, these guys are just way higher power than I am, unfortunately. We're not crit... We're having a 93% crit chance, so yeah, getting frozen. Getting wrecked. Who is everyone using? Everyone is using Jisoo. Honestly, Jisoo is kind of whatever. But yeah, it's difficult to beat P. Okay, what about this? 71k. Yeah, at least, yeah, what we basically need is a stronger Kael. We need an attack buffer. So I would honestly get rid of Skull Crusher, because one Skull Crusher, when the counterattack becomes useful, typically it's too late. The Gallic should probably not survive. Goodbye, Gallic. Let's now do this. These guys will boom me, I think. I think they will do that. I know it's got bomb, but let's be monetized. Why don't we? They will do a lot of those things. Should hurt probably. I don't know how powerful they are. Decrease bomb timer. Let's just do that. There we go. I don't know how much they hurt. I don't think they hurt a lot. I suppose we'll see in a second here. Okay, never mind. The bombs hurt. The bombs hurt. It's a loss. It's a loss. It's a loss. It's a loss. But yeah, the team beside is better than what it was, and just need Kael to be stronger. I just need like Spirit Toast. If I could choose, if Spirit Toast was fully leveled up and everything, I'd probably keep it as let's see here, where is Spirit Toast? I'd probably, if I could click on her, I'd probably keep it like this. Increase speed, decrease defense, increase attack by 50%, and then use Kael to nuke. And I would also really look for more offense pieces and cruel pieces, so you get more sets with offense, so that he has more attack. These gloves are very good, but yeah, it's difficult. And I would obviously always keep speed boots on him and attack chest plates and crit damage gloves. Yeah, you understand. So yeah, that's about it for now. If you guys did enjoy, you should leave a like. You should also subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.